Hi, we're the Ohio guys on location Fort Wayne, Indiana at UkatsuCon. We're here today with Robert Axelrod. How are you doing today, Robert?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah, the weather's holding up so far, and there should be a lot of people here.
That's great. What's it like working in the industry today?
Well, it's somewhat different than 20 years ago. There's a lot of technology now as far as, it's not that different once you actually get on the set and work, get behind the microphone and work, but getting there is different. There's a lot of auditioning you do at home now, preparing your own auditions and emailing them in. And so that's a big change. I try to avoid that for on camera. I think if I'm going to put my time into auditioning, they got to put some time into hearing my audition live. And I just did a job recently where I talked them into auditioning me live, and they hired me. So that's a big change. But that's a big change.
What is one of your favorite projects that you've worked on in your career?
One I'm working on now is going to be one of my favorites. I just started doing a film called The Boonville Redemption, and it's a very tight cast. We're very close-knit, and I know the writer real well. I've been working with her on and off since 1981 or 82.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I know her that long. Her name is Judy Belshie, and she goes by Judy Belshie Tornbaum is her married name. She's a hyphen now. But she's a real fine writer as well as a casting director, and she wrote this script. It's directed by Don Schroeder, and I'm working for another 7 days on it once I get back from UkatsuCon.
Very nice.
So that's my favorite, the one I'm working on now.
What's that one about?
Oh, it's a family-oriented Western. It's about a 13-year-old girl who is looking for her lost father and unravels a sort of mystery.
Because he's a black boy.
Sounds interesting.
In the town. I won't tell you how it ends, but it's a very good story.
We'll definitely be looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
What was it like working on Power Rangers?
Well, it was a job. It was fun. It was always fun. I say, if it ain't fun, don't do it. You know. So it was a lot of fun working on the Power Rangers. And it was a challenge. The challenge was keeping the writing of the character within the context of the character. We'd get new writers on the show who would write lines that Lord Zed would not say. So we'd have to reconstruct dialogue sometimes to fit with who better knows the character than the one doing the character.
Exactly.
In the series. So it happens very often in series that actors put some input into the writing.
Very
So that
nice.
was a challenge, but it was a good 6-year run for me
It's quite a while.
between the two characters, Finster and Lord Zed.
What was it like working on Tim and Eric's awesome show?
Oh, Tim and Eric are real creative guys, and I just finished. I also do an offshoot of that is check it out with Dr. Steve Brule, who they co-wrote it, co-write it, and produce it for John C. Reilly, the actor John C. Reilly. This is his pet project.
Oh, wow.
Comedy. Yeah, so I'm one of the recurring characters. I play Terry Bruce Shiplow, the newsman on the show. I do this wacky news show every episode. And we just finished a pilot that used the entire cast of the show in a new context. And the new context of this pilot is called Bag Boy, where Dr. Steve Brule plays a bag boy in it at a supermarket. And I play Terry Bruce Shiplow, who is now the security guard.
Okay.
And he's always sleeping. That's the joke. And so I slept through it mostly. Mostly. So that's the joke, and it's all for fun. And I'm getting a lot of good feedback. I get stopped on the street. Because they don't get stopped on the street for Lord's Ed, because very few people know what I really look like, unless they've seen me at a convention. But once in a while, that's even happening. So it's right where I want it to be.
Sounds very good.
Yeah.
What was it like working on Digimon?
Well, same thing. It was a job. It was fun. It was fun. I get into every job I'm doing is my favorite job when I'm doing it, because an actor has to get behind his character and the project. You have to be like a lawyer, like an advocate for the project. So Digimon was, I love doing Wizardmon. Unfortunately, he gets bumped off. So, but while he's there, it's a lot of fun.
Seemed like a fun character
Yeah,
to
it's
play.
a fun character. And Armadillo Man was fun. He didn't say much, Armadillo Man. He was a armadillo, a few words, but it was fun doing the Texas drawl and going down to my lower registers for a change.
I'm sure that was a little bit of a challenge.
Oh yeah,
Points.
it was. It was.
If you could be any of your characters, like live action or with the anime or anything, which one would you be? Or you could mix and match like certain traits.
Yeah. I guess I'd be Wizardmon, because he can fly, and yeah, Wizardmon because he could fly, and he was an attractive young guy. He's a lot younger than me. So I wouldn't mind taking off a few years and being him. And that's about it, yeah.
Definitely a good choice.
Yeah, Wizardmon would be my choice.
You already mentioned your movie you're working on. Is
Yes.
there anything else new coming out in the next
Yeah,
few months or so?
I'm doing an internet TV show called, it's got a tentative name, called The Neighbors. Where I play this ghost who haunts an apartment. It's about people living in an apartment building, and it's sort of like Seinfeld.
Okay.
Just it's about nothing. Just what goes on amongst the people in the apartment. They all walk in on each other without knocking and all this stuff. And I play a ghost called Prince Charles, and he's related to one of the tenants in the apartment building who's British. And she just moves in, and he comes along, of course, and is hiding in the ether. And he appears on green screen, and nobody knows it's him except his niece, who's the person he haunts. It's not a bad haunting, it's a good haunting. Not all haunts are bad. He's around to give her spiritual advice. So it's cute. It's a cute show.
We'll definitely have to check
I haven't
that one
worked
out.
on it yet. I'm waiting to get a call because I've been very busy. So we haven't coordinated schedules yet. But that should happen this week.
Looking forward to that
Yeah,
one.
I am too. If it ever starts up.
Is there any way fans can get a hold of you? Any social media, maybe like a Facebook?
Facebook.
Twitter?
I'm on Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook and Twitter. My manager takes care of that for me.
Okay.
But I could certainly follow somebody on Twitter if they follow me. I do that myself. So there it is. Yeah, Twitter and Facebook. I'm not too knowledgeable on these things, I swear. Facebook is incredibly complicated, but if you ask me a question on Facebook, I'll do my best to answer it. But I much prefer people write me on my home address, my home email address, called Rob27 Axelrod, Rob27 Axelrod at yahoo.com. That's an easy way to get hold of me and bypass the Facebook way. And if anybody wants an autographed picture, they can use that email address to put in a request, and I'll guide them on how to do an autographed picture.
Very nice.
So that covers all the bases on that.
Okay. Well, it's great having you today, Robert.
Yeah, thank you. Good questions.
Thank you.
Just to sum up, the business has been very fun for me. I've been doing this a long time, since I'm 5 years old. And if it ain't fun, don't do it. That's my motto.
Definitely some wise words there.
Yeah.
Do what you want, do what you like.
Okay.
Well, he's Robert, I'm Jerry. Till next time.